During this lesson, you'll learn how to deal with slip roads, overtaking, and the extra hazards caused by fast-moving traffic. You'll also learn how to enter and leave a dual carriageway from different types of junctions, including T-junctions, crossroads, roundabouts, and traffic light controlled junctions, as well as slip roads. The key to dealing with faster-moving traffic situations is good forward planning and effective use of your mirrors to keep up to date with the traffic situation both behind you and to the sides of you. The term dual carriageway refers to a road where there's a physical separation between streams of traffic traveling in opposite directions. This separation is usually a grass verge in the center of the road. There may also be a crash barrier. Each side of the dual carriageway can have a number of lanes, typically 2 or 3. Drive in the left-hand lane unless signs or road markings indicate otherwise, or if you're overtaking a slower-moving vehicle. Traffic can join a dual carriageway by using a slip road. This is an acceleration or deceleration lane that helps to maintain the flow of traffic on the dual carriageway by providing a much safer way to join and leave faster-flowing traffic. Use the slip road to build your speed up to that of the traffic already on the dual carriageway, so that you can time your entry onto the carriageway to coincide with a suitable gap in the traffic from the right. By matching your speed, the gap you need should be minimal. If you're traveling at a speed slower than the traffic already on the dual carriageway, then the gap needed to merge safely will have to be much larger. You must assess the length of the slip road before you start the process of emerging onto the carriageway. This will help you to determine where there are gaps in the traffic and also what speed you can attain. Once you've determined the length of the slip road and adjusted your speed accordingly, check your mirrors and signal right if necessary. Keep checking your right door mirror. Once your chosen gap starts to appear to your right, check your mirrors again and take a quick glance over your right shoulder, if necessary, just before joining the carriageway. If the slip road is a short one, use the same procedure. However, you'll probably be traveling slower, so you will need a larger gap. If there doesn't seem to be a suitable gap in the traffic, you may have to wait on the slip road until such a gap appears. Emerging left from a T-junction. Some dual carriageways don't have slip roads, so you'll join at a normal T-junction or crossroads. Extra care is needed at these junctions as the speed of the traffic on the dual carriageway could be 70 miles per hour, making it difficult to judge potential gaps in the traffic. The other danger is the fact that you may be joining the traffic from a standstill, and so you'll need a larger gap in order to build up your speed safely. Use your usual hazard routine on approach. Pay particular attention to the speed of the vehicles already on the carriageway. A speed limit sign at the end of the road you're leaving could give you an idea of the speed of the traffic on the dual carriageway. Once you've emerged, check your mirrors again and increase your speed and make progress as soon as you can do so safely. Otherwise, traffic from behind will catch you up and may have to slow down. Emerging right from a T-junction. Turning right onto a dual carriageway can be quite dangerous due to the high speed of the traffic. The gap in the central reservation can be used to help you emerge safely. If the gap in the central reservation is large enough to accommodate the vehicle you're driving without encroaching on the main carriageway, then you can treat each side of the dual carriageway as a separate road. Use your usual hazard routine as you approach the junction. Keep looking in both directions. If a pause becomes a wait, apply the handbrake, then prepare the car to move. Be patient. Don't take unnecessary risks. A safe gap will appear eventually. If it's clear to the right and there's no traffic waiting to turn right from the dual carriageway, you can emerge into the gap in the central reservation. You must then give way to traffic coming from the left, but once it is clear, you can emerge into your normal driving position on the left-hand side of the dual carriageway. If it's clear in both directions, then you can cross both carriageways without stopping. If the gap in the central reservation is not large enough to accommodate your vehicle, then you must treat the dual carriageway as one road. Use your usual hazard routine as you approach the junction. When it's clear from both sides, you can emerge safely. The position you take up when crossing dual carriageways may differ slightly depending on the road, so look out for road markings and signs that tell you where to position. Once you've emerged, check your mirrors again and increase your speed, making progress as soon as you can do so safely. Otherwise, traffic from behind may catch you up and may have to slow down. Emerging ahead. Occasionally, you will emerge onto a dual carriageway at a crossroads. One of the most dangerous maneuvers here is to emerge ahead. Use your usual hazard routine as you approach the junction and look out for any road markings that give you information about where to position. If the gap in the central reservation is large enough to accommodate the vehicle you're driving without encroaching on the main carriageway, then you can treat each side of the dual carriageway as a separate road. Use your usual hazard routine as you approach the junction. If it's clear to the right and there's no traffic waiting to turn right from the dual carriageway, you can emerge into the gap in the central reservation. You must then give way to traffic coming from the left, but once it is clear, you can cross the carriageway into the road ahead. If it's clear in both directions, then you can cross both carriageways without stopping. As you're emerging at a crossroads, there is the potential for other vehicles to be doing the same at the junction ahead of you. So make sure that you take all the usual precautions and observations that you would take at a normal crossroads. The usual priorities apply. A dual carriageway from a roundabout. Use the normal roundabout procedure to join a dual carriageway. When you leave the roundabout, leave in the left-hand lane, as this will enable you to join the dual carriageway in the left-hand lane. If this isn't possible, use the most convenient lane as you approach the roundabout and then leave the roundabout in the same lane, moving across into the left-hand lane of the dual carriageway as soon as it is safe to do so. Leaving a dual carriageway using a slip road. When you wish to leave a dual carriageway, look for road signs indicating where the next exit is. There may be countdown markers on the side of the road indicating the distance to the slip road. Each bar represents 100 yards. Use your usual hazard routine before you reach the 300-yard marker and signal left at the marker. Try to avoid slowing down on the main carriageway. Use the slip road or deceleration lane for this. Check your mirrors again as you enter the slip road. If the slip road is too short to allow you to do this, then you need to reduce your speed before you enter the slip road. Use your usual hazard routine twice to do this, once to slow down and once to enter the slip road. Once in the slip road, cancel your signal. Look ahead to identify the type of junction you're approaching. Start your routine again in order to negotiate the junction safely. Leaving a dual carriageway to the left. Leaving a dual carriageway to the left at a normal junction is just the same as leaving a single carriageway road, but can be more dangerous as you'll be slowing down on the main carriageway with faster moving traffic approaching you from behind. Start your routine early so you know what traffic is behind and to the sides of you. This will help you to time your signal well and gauge the speed of your vehicle on the approach to the junction. Check your mirrors again before turning. After entering the new road, check your mirrors and make progress. Leaving a dual carriageway to the right. Leaving a dual carriageway to the right at a normal junction is just the same as leaving a single carriageway road, but can be more dangerous as you'll be slowing down on the main carriageway with faster moving traffic approaching you from behind. Start your routine early so you know what traffic is behind and to the sides of you. This will help you to change lanes safely if necessary, time your signal well, and gauge the speed of your vehicle on the approach to the junction. Look out for signs or markings that tell you where to position. There may be a protected box to wait in and a small approach lane for right-turning traffic. If you have to wait, prepare your vehicle so you're ready to go, and when you identify a safe gap in the oncoming traffic, check your mirrors and move promptly across the traffic into the new road. Having entered the new road, check your mirrors and make progress. Overtaking. When you overtake on a dual carriageway, you will use your hazard drill at least 3 times. Once when you get ready to overtake, once to actually overtake, and once to move back into the left. Having identified the need to overtake, you must make sure it's safe. Firstly, look well ahead and check your mirrors to make sure it is safe to move out. Signal your intention to overtake, then move into the next lane, leaving a safe distance from the vehicle in front. Increase your speed, and once you've started to overtake, cancel your signal. Before moving back in, check your mirrors again to see what's following, and ensure that it is safe to move back into the left-hand lane. You should be able to see the vehicle you've just overtaken in your interior mirror and left door mirror. If necessary, signal your intention to move back into the left and cancel your signal once the maneuver's complete. Dealing with hazards caused by faster-moving traffic. On a road with a higher speed limit and therefore faster-moving traffic, any mistake made by another driver may cause a greater hazard than the same mistake on a normal road. It's therefore essential that you look and plan well ahead in order to deal with these hazards safely. Look out for other drivers cutting in front of you, reducing the distance between your vehicle and the vehicle in front. Other vehicles entering the carriageway without leaving sufficient room between your vehicle and theirs. Traffic turning right, as they may be traveling slowly in the right-hand lane. Vehicles emerging from the right onto the carriageway. When driving on a dual carriageway, you must use your mirrors regularly, not just the interior mirror, but both door mirrors, and plan well ahead. You must be traveling at a speed that enables you to stop well within the distance you can see to be clear. Remember that when traveling at 70 miles per hour, it will take you approximately the length of a football pitch or 24 car lengths to stop in good weather, so don't get too close. Use the 2-second rule to help you maintain a safe distance between your vehicle and the one in front. When the vehicle in front of you passes a stationary object, you should be able to say, "Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule" before passing the same road sign. If you can't, then you're too close. Carriageway to dual carriageway. When you're traveling along a single carriageway, be on the lookout for this sign. It means that the road you're on is about to become a dual carriageway. Make sure that you check your mirrors to keep up to date with the situation around you, and keep in the left-hand lane unless you need to overtake. Dual carriageway to single carriageway. When you're traveling along a dual carriageway, be on the lookout for this sign. It means that the dual carriageway is about to become a single carriageway. Make sure that you check your mirrors to keep up to date with the situation around you. Pay particular attention to the right-hand side of your vehicle, as any overtaking vehicles may cut in front of you.